Hey everybody, this is Marilyn Blaylock, the daughter of the first Mary Morris that was murdered in the Mary Morris murders. So I wanted to take a second tonight after getting off work to share something with you all. This is a little out of sequence, but I think it's very pertinent to the cases and may give you all a little bit of insight about something that's been going on behind the scenes over the last 20 years. So on March the 2nd of this year, I received an email to an old AOL email account. Now, I didn't get the email at that time because I don't always check that account, but let me read this email to you and then we'll talk about it. Hi, Marilyn. This is Dwayne Young. Now I am starting to want to speak with you. I have been working on these two murders off and on for 20 years. Certainly, I suspect Lori Gimmel to the max on the other end. Who could not? With regard to you, I have some suspicion, mostly because of your story about you having to pick up your kids on that special day. Jay believes that you had something to do with his wife's murder, and for good reasons. He just does not want to talk now because it would do no good. I just spoke with him an hour ago to find out. So if you are sincere about getting the truth, phone me, and then if you want, and I do want, you can meet me at, and then gives me his home address. We can share, and I have a lot. We are both RNs in good standing despite someone's efforts to F me over in the past. Maybe the cops were just full of crap and too lazy to do the work. That can be changed. This email will be public record if you do not respond or some cop tells me to do. In the end, I decide. My phone is, and gives me his phone number. So let me tell you how I feel about this email. Number one, this man called the day that my mother was murdered that special day. Now that really made me feel a certain way. I don't know what kind of person would ever call the day of someone's murder a special day, but it certainly did not sit well with me. Number two, why he would ever call Jay Morris is beyond me, because Dwayne Young is the co-worker of the second Mary Morris. He supposedly has no affiliation with my mother's case, my mother, or my family. So for him to get involved is really pretty strange. I'm going to use the word strange. And for him to think that I would ever want to go to his home when I think he murdered someone, yeah, no. Not doing it. But that says a lot about who he thinks he is and his personality. And I'm not sure what he's talking about in his sentence that says that can be changed. I don't know if he's talking about me being an RN in good standing, if that's a threat, or if he's talking about the police investigation being changed, because it's all in one sentence. And I'll share more about why I think he's threatening my nursing license in a later video, and it will really be eye-opening and unbelievable to you all. At least I'm guessing it will be, because what he did to me was pretty unbelievable. In his last sentence, his PS about this email being public record and him deciding in the end, I'm not sure what he meant by that. Obviously, he has some issues with control, which if anyone watches Unsolved Mysteries, watches Snapped, watches any of the 2020, anything, and it talks about people who kill people, people often kill people when they don't have control, which in my mind makes him a perfect suspect. Now, obviously, the disclaimer, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. I'm not saying that he killed anyone. But what I'm saying is, his email to me is extremely disturbing. Because for someone who does not know me, who supposedly did not know my mother, for him to send me an email like this, it really bothers me. I would love to hear what you all have to say about it. I think it's extremely interesting that he would email me, that he would call Jay Morris, my stepdad, my mother's husband at the time she was murdered. Um, yeah. Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing what y'all have to say and what you all think about it. Have a good night. Thank you.